time. Elizabeth C. IVC is at art class this morning, so it's just us. And Theo went home, so we have no little Theo, but it's all right. There's a Lily in our future. We're going to be pet sitting a Lily. So I didn't realize that having a dog sleep horizontally between Ivan and myself would make it difficult to sleep. So this last night we didn't have him with us, and I woke up just like half an hour ago, which is very unusual. I'm usually up quite early. Ivan actually woke up and woke me up. So what we're going to do today for me, for you, if you're ever really tired, is breath of fire. And you might want to have a Kleenex nearby because we're going to get the heart, we're going to get the energy moving, and then we'll bring it all into the center and have it there for us, okay? So we're going to start with our hands up, and we're going to inhale and exhale, pulling the energy to us and then releasing whatever it is that isn't working for us, okay? You might want to have your eyes closed after you get a couple looks at me, all right? So here we go. Inhale on the down. And relax. Rest your hands, palms up. Notice what you notice. Feel what you feel. Let's do one more set of those. You're going to do it again with your eyes closed. The air is entering and leaving through your nose. Deep breaths and, right? Really breathing, exhaling, inhaling. All right, let's try it again. Here we go. And take a moment. This time bring your palms down. Notice what you're noticing. Find a thought that feels good. What's your intention for today, for this practice? Bring your hands to your heart. Bring them up. A little bit of a back bend. Exhale through center, come forward. Yeah. Over to one side. Hand on hand. Through center to the other side. Hand on hand. Back to center, reach it. One elbow to the mat. Other elbow to the mat. Maybe the forehead comes as close to the mat as you can. And bring it up. Nice and easy, one vertebrae at a time. If you need to blow your nose after that breath of fire, do so. I'm surprisingly don't need to. I can leave it there because I don't have a dog who's going to come eat it. It's the only good thing about it. All right, let's come to our back and do the baby moves. Let's do the baby moves. So we're going to be on our back, our feet toward our rear, heels toward the rear. Arms out, palms up. Align the spine. Good. Now, drop to one side, look the opposite way. Soften into that. Notice where you can soften. Deep breath. Whew, let it go. Nice, softening around the throat area for me. Bringing the legs up, realign the spine if need be. Drop to the other side, look the opposite way. Soften into it. For me, I had to soften my opposite shoulder, the direction that my legs were going. Now we're going to pick up the pace. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Spin the arms as well. Go at your own pace. Two more. Last one. Hold it here. Both palms are up. Extend the top leg. Yeah. Soften where you can soften. Looking toward the opposite hand. If you want to reach down, pull that opposite leg. It's a little early for me, so I'm going to put a block underneath my shoulder. Nice, let that go. I realized I was decapitating myself there. I'll move down a little bit. Drop them to the other side after aligning your spine. Look the opposite way. Shoulders soft. Extend the top leg. I'm going to put, like I said, a block there. It's not all the way awake. Oh, look at that. I've got a block here for my hand and my shoulder. That's nice. Oh, yeah. Reach, reach, reach. Good. And then if you want to reach down, hold on to the opposite foot. Keep that block there for myself today. Soften. And release. Oh, thank you, body. That feels good. All right. From here, keep it on your back. Let's do some hip openers. We're going to open and close the hips, starting with the legs out at an angle, back into the mat, and open, close, open, close. We know this, keeping the back into the mat, we're working our core as well. We do our best to keep our mat back into the mat all the time, right? All the time, supporting that core. In and out, in and out. Oh yeah, let's wake up the hips. In and out, in and out, in and out. Breathing, keeping the back connected to the mat, and give it a moment. Now just feel, notice what you feel, notice what you notice. I'm noticing vibration in my knees today. Notice where you notice it. Okay, back into the mat. Legs come straight out, align the spine, and ankle curls. This one, it's harder for me to keep my back into the mat. A little more difficult. Good. Other way. And then again, if you want to do your wrists, this to me is a brain crazy. Good. Release. Notice what you notice. Again, feeling this mostly in my knees and lower thighs. What do you notice? Push your back into the mat. Come up. Hands behind the back. Knees bent. We are going to exhale. We're going to inhale on the exertion. Okay, here we go. Reverse tabletop and last one. Let it go. Bring your hands around your knees. Give it a couple back rolls. Oh, yeah. And again, do this wherever you are. If you're in bed, do it in bed. Good. Bring it down. If you're in a chair, do it in a chair. Do whatever you can. Whatever you can do. Get the body moving. We want a health span, not just a lifespan, right? All right, back into the mat. Booty love. It's a lift and a pulse. Single joint motion. Tuck the chin, Elizabeth. I was trying to shorten my spine so I didn't have to lift as much. My body is so smart that way. 2 more. Last one. Hold it up there and pulse. Pulse, 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 and pulse. Let it down. Whew. Windshield wipe. Thank you, body. All right. Bring it to the belly for crickets. More hip opening. Really important to keep those hips alive and open. Keep the energy flowing, the ultrasonic core alive, the synovial fluid running, flowing. All right, here we go. It's an in and out, in and out. Crickets. 3, 2, 1. Thank you, body. Whew, yeah. All right, let's push it back to a child's pose. Hands under shoulders. Do this one sideways because we're going to then come into our down dogs. Knees apart, toes together, back and reach. And Ivan will use sometimes a block under his rear. I'm going to try a block at my forehead here. It's kind of nice. Props are wonderful. I'm a fan of a prop. One elbow to the mat, other elbow to the mat, and bring it up. Sit on your calves. Okay, we're going to do our down dogs. I'll start with blocks today. Like I said, I'm a little slower today, right? Because I didn't sleep as much as long, or I slept a long time, but I didn't have as much morning time as I'm used to. So I'm going to be gentle with myself today, all right? You might want to do the same one of these days, maybe not today, maybe another day. So I'm going to bring my blocks to the front of the mat, have them sideways, right? Hands are on the blocks. I still have my eyes and my elbows toward the front of the room. Everything else is the same. Tucking the toes, holding the core, shoulders away from the ear. Grapefruit under the chin until I get up there. Push back on my inhalation. Now I bring my chin toward my chest. Softening the shoulders, keeping them away from the ears. You might be doing this with a chair to bring the floor towards you. Good, bring it back down. Let's do a cat-cow here. If you want to keep going, you don't have to do these little side things that I'm doing. Let's go back, down dog. You can just do your 7 down dogs with a cobra in between, or whatever works for you. Up on the toes, heels toward the mat. With this, my heels actually come to the mat. Back down. Okay, I'm going to do away with my blocks. I appreciate them, but I'm just not used to it. Shoulders away from ears. Eyes of the elbows toward the front of the mat. Toes tucked. Push back and up. Back down. I'm really slow on the down. I fight gravity. Push back. Yeah. And down. Eyes at the elbows, hands wide, shoulders away from the ears, holding the core. Push back. One foot toward the middle of the mat, other leg raises, bending at the knee, opening the hip, bringing that heel toward my rear, opening that hip. Oh yeah. Push the mat away with the hands. Ground through the heel and back, other side. Lift, open, push, back to the mat. Push the mat away, back to the mat all the way. Deep breath, exhale, push back. Heels toward the mat. Up on the heel, up on the toes, one heel toward the mat. Keep that chin tucked, up on the toes, other heel to the mat. Up on the toes, both heels toward the mat. Back down. I think this is our last one. Push it back. Thank you, body. And we're down. Sitting on the calves, a couple shoulder rolls back. Mobilizing the sacrum, the scapula, sorry, the sacrum we already did, cat-cow. Give yourself a hug. If it's not comfortable for you to sit like this, sit on a block. Maybe come to eagle arms, lift, lift, lift. Release it. Other way, hug. Maybe eagle arms and lift, lift, lift. Release it. Arms come behind. Maybe you have an accoutrement there. Open and lift, lift, lift. Let it go. Couple rolls back. Whoo, nice. Okay. So we've let all the blood kind of pool here. We're going to come up and whoosh. Our knees are going to be so happy. Get that nice flush of energy, that flush of nutrients. All right, from here, we're going to do our balance. So we're up to 40 minutes now, or 40 minutes. No thanks. Here we go. I don't want to be that good at anything. Toe tops are down. Finding my gaze. Grounding. Tree trunk. Beam of light. All the way down in the center of the planet. Calling my energy into the now. Arms. Where does it work for you? I've been liking it like this lately. Ready, set, lift. Yeah, I've been liking my arms a little bit of an angle. Like tree pose. I don't know. It might just be this day, this week. But breathing. Oh, let's use that glute, Elizabeth. Don't just put it all on the quad. Use your glute. Use that booty, sister. God knows you got it. Yeah, booty love. Squeeze it. Hold it. And if we have to put our foot down, we do. 3, 2, 1. 40 seconds. Always a little celebration, right? Let's celebrate. Celebrate the little things. Doesn't have to be some huge big deal. Back toes down. All right? Here we go. Call it in. Focus it. Open it. Breathe it. Ground it. Grapefruit it. Lift it. This is a good time to tell yourself, good job. You know, I was noticing how I talked to Theo, to the little puppy. Oh my God, it's like everything you did. You're so cute. You're such a good boy. What an angel. Oh, you sweet boy. I'm going to start talking to myself that way. Oh, Elizabeth, you sweet girl. You angel. Good job, honey. Keep it up. You're doing great. Right? Seriously. Words have energy. Words have energy. There's 40 seconds. We're done. We're done. All right. Just have an accoutrement or maybe you have a chair behind you or something. Just open those quadriceps just a little bit. I'm going to bring my blocks back and just hold them here and just give it a little opening, keeping my chin tucked. My shoulders are open and just getting the quads involved. Okay, now I'm coming down to my heels, sitting on my heels. This one's killer diller, right? Killer diller. All right, bring it forward. Tap it out, tap out, tapped out. Let's come into our squat. I'm going to use my blocks to get up from this. So I'm pushing back and coming up onto my toes. The closer together my toes are, you can see they're pretty close. It's just a little bit to balance on. Nice and tall. Hands to heart. Hands on the outside, I push. Inside, push against and toward. Hands to the blocks. I'm going to push myself up to ragdoll. Good, letting the blocks go. Holding on to my elbow points. Turning the head in a circle one way, the other way. Hands to the mat, hands to blocks, bending one knee, straightening the other. Bending the other knee, straightening the opposite knee. Bending both knees, straightening both knees. Slight bend in the knees, now up. Extended mountain pose. On your toes. Hands to heart, Samastitihi. All right, let's turn the brain on. I'm trying, I'm working on getting my brain on here. Hand to knee. Shoulder, elbow to knee. Hand to heel. Basketball. 3, 2, 1. Good. Gallbladder. Let's go. Hands behind. Little back bend. Open. Maybe you have an accoutrement. Deep breath. Exhale. And it's ha. 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 And up, releasing, mobilizing the scapula. What is it that's got you? Put it there. Put it on the mat. We're going to compost it. We're going to crush it. We're going to break it down with our wood chops. It's up. Again, a little bit of a back bend. Keep the grapefruit as you open. And ha! 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 Last one. Ha! Bring it up. Give it a back bend. And bring it forward. Whew. Mobilizing. Let it go. Shake it out. All right, kidneys. Over, under, over on the inhale. Exhale, hey. Up on the toes. All right, here we go. Hey. 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 Last one. Hey. And bring it down. Let it go. Bounce a little. When you bounce, it's on the heels. Heels. Bounce on the heels. Let everything go. If you ever have indigestion, drink 3/4 of a cup of tepid water. Not real fast, just drink it. Get it in the stomach. Bring your arms out. Come up on your toes and boom, come down. Stomach's like a little balloon. It'll close the pyloric sphincter and get everything back in. It's just a little fun tip there. All right, let's come into goddess pose. Feet are out, toes out, heels in, coming down, staying tall. Pull the heels toward each other for 4, 3, 2, 1, and tuck. 2, 3, 4. Good. Hands to knees or thighs, whatever it is for you. Exhale, shoulder to opposite knee. Hold it there for a moment. Come through center, a little bit of a cat. Shoulder to opposite knee. All right, let's go. Ha, 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 ha. Hold it here. Straighten the opposite knee. A little bit of a twist. Back through center, bend both knees. Straighten opposite knee. A little bit of a twist. Back to center. Straightening the spine, keeping the knees bent. Pulse. 2, 3, 4. Opening the pelvis. 6, 7. Heels toward each other. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heel toe together. Went on a little puppy there. Look at that. All the way. Went all the way. Hands to heart. Deep breath in. I am. Define it. Open, open, open. Palms, backs, and hands together. Come through center. I am. Define it. I am. Such powerful words. Willing. I am. Open. I am. Integrity. Do 2 more. I am. Ease. How about this one? Repeat after me. I am. Hands to heart. Perfect. I am perfect. Right now, right here in this moment, I am perfect, as are you. Good, we got it. All right, let's go. Doing our rotations. You know, when I would have little kids come for sessions, especially with color sessions, I'd always have them leave with a little affirmation about themselves. And it was usually, I am perfect, as they rub their belly. I am perfect. Boy, the fear starts, the comparing starts, it all starts so early. I am perfect. But what was so beautiful about children, with colors, they always pick magenta, which is the color of the divine. And they pick purple, which is the color of transmutation and change and shifting. So, you know, that just, you know, wanted to show they were willing to shift as, you know, their divine nature saw fit. It's pretty beautiful. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's do one more little this. All right. Oh, guess what? I almost forgot. Balance. Balance. I am perfect and I am balanced. All right, here we go. Arms up. one arm. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're doing eagle, right? Eagle, arms up and out. Here we go, out. Give yourself a hug. Come into eagle arms. Come into a squat. Rear back like you're sitting in a chair. Good. Now, one leg comes over the other. You can put your toes down. You can keep your toes up. You can point your toes. You can flex your foot. I am perfect. And let it go. Come on up. Thought we had a little extra time there. All right. Other side. Here we go. Arms come out. Give yourself a hug the weird way. My body never wants to do it. Eagle arms. Oh, it's getting better. Good. Back is straight into my squat. Find your gaze. Leg comes up. Cross it over. You can have your toes on the mat. Pull it in, Elizabeth. Ground. Focus. Lift. All right, there we go. Balance. You know, some days, when you're ready, let that go. I mean, you really have to be present sometimes for balance. Sometimes it's just, I don't know, some days you got it, some days you don't. And I have my favorite poses. Obviously, eagle pose is not one of them. All right, let's do a couple more spins before we come down. Let's just do a few more. Look where you're going. Give it a good spin, good opening. 3, 2, 1. All right. Come to the front of your mat, hands at heart. Extended mountain pose. Little back bend, shoulders soft, pinkies toward the back of the room. Come forward, forward fold. Hands to wherever they come. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Hands to the front of the mat, feet to the back, downward facing dog. Deep breath here. Exhale, come forward, high plank. Let the shoulders do the work. Let the muscles do the work, right? Knees to the mat. Now elbows slowly toward the hips. All the way down. Up to cobra. And down to laying on your left side. With your left hand at the base of your skull and the right hand at the base of your spine. Thank you, body. What an amazing organism the body is. Thank you, body. I am perfect. You are perfect. You've done everything I've asked you to do to the very best of your ability, this earth suit. You know, sometimes we take better care of our outfits, our clothes, than our body. No. Take good care of your earth suit. This is how you do it. What's your practice? This is mine. Noticing that gratitude, feeling that gratitude. Surrounding yourself in gratitude. Gratitude is the energy that's in harmony with abundance. What we appreciate, appreciates. Thank you, body. All right, let's bring it up to seated. We'll chant Om together one time, sending this out before us into our day to everyone we're going to come in contact with. Hands at heart. Deep breath in. Thumbs to forehead, 6th chakra. Sweetheart, let's be kind to ourselves and to one another today. The kindness in me recognizes the kindness that is you. Namaste. Well, that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been a complete and absolute pleasure. The yoga was only surpassed by the company. All right. See you tomorrow. Thanks.